Which one is better? Which one? Hi guys, Charlie from Frank Scolari. Okay, now I'm going to start this new series on which one is better. And now I'm talking about Land of the Lost. Probably one mascot to my channel. I just randomly release videos of it, but whatever anyway. So, okay. In 1974, Sid Murray Krofft released a show called Land of the Lost, about these three people, or family, that travel back in time where dinosaurs, Slee Sachs, and a human Paku called Chaka live. And I forgot this guy called Enoch, but yeah, anyway. Then, in 2009, came another thing, a film that was supposed to be a skit starring Will Ferrell. Wow, Will Ferrell's in this movie. I wonder what he's gonna be like in the movie. Yeah, now I exactly know what the 2009 film will be like. So let's make a movie review on which one is better. So we're going to count which one is better, and to teach your knowledge on which one you actually want to buy, either the movie or the TV show. So today I'm going to criticize on it, and you can pick the right choice if you want to on which one you want to watch. So anyway, before we dove in, by the way, the 1991 Land of the Lost isn't included. But anyway, we're including the 70s show and the new movie. So enjoy what I say and my opinions. So let's talk about characters. In the first TV show, Marshall, Will, and Holly. Holly's a little girl. Marshall is the adult, the family. They're actually a group of family, and Will, of course, is his teenager. And if they would do whatever they would do if they were trapped in a land of lost, they would try to escape, which is good. Now let's look at the movie. These three are related, and they're adults. And it's not really relatable to the TV show. And Will Ferrell as Dr. Rick Marshall is trying to make funny jokes, but really they're terrible and flat out garbage anyway. Holly, for some odd reasons, isn't little girl and is older. And also Will, who basically is a moron in the film because, of course, he works at a fire workplace out of nowhere. So yeah, I would prefer the original show, because it was a family, and it explored them in a pretty different way. So, I think the award for the first one, which is characters, goes to the original TV show. Story. Alright, let's look at the movie. Or maybe let's just look at the television show first, shall we? So, of course, you probably all know the story to the original show. And it's based on the song, Marshall, Will, and Holly on a routine expedition. But let the greatest earthquake ever known on a high raft, and then it strikes the raft, and then they fall into the land of the lost on a river raft. So and they meet dinosaurs and lizard people, and the world's guarded by a talking sea stag called Enoch. Which, yeah. So of course it's your occasional story. However, they explore new friends and, encounter grumpy and dangerous dinosaurs. Now let's look at the movie. The movie changes a lot of things, which makes it a bit frustrating. Now, it's exactly the same plot and the exact same story, but however, it's pretty different though. Like, it doesn't really relate to the original show a lot, and it basically shows, weird poop jokes and pretty sexual jokes. Yeah, that's the film. And it basically is a comedy laugh fest, like pteranodon eggs on a volcano that characters can walk on. Remember that from the show? So, thumbs down for the movie on its story. So, I pretty much prefer the original TV show story because, it has a great story. So the point goes to the original show. Now, you probably know which one's family friendly and which one's not. But first, let's go over the original TV show, of course, because we had to start off with the 70s show. So in the 70s show, it's mostly just, it's mostly just child friendly, because it's children's sci-fi media. So yeah, of course, the show isn't really geared to adults. Well, it actually is, but really it's for children. Let's, however, look at the movie now. So yeah, Marshall says the S word. Two sleeve stacks have sexual jokes. I'm not joking. The movie. If you have a family and if you want to watch the Land of the Lost story, I highly recommend not watch the movie with your family because the main reason why it has actually sexual jokes in it and has swearing in it. So the movie for families should avoid because it has lots of swearing, sexual jokes. But yeah, I highly recommend the television show anyways. So of course the point goes to the television show, which, man, they're beating the movie at the start. Anyway, the music. Alright, we can't have a Land of Lost adventure without music. Let's start off with the original show, which of course, that song that starts at the start of Marshall, Will, and Holly on a routine expedition. Yeah, and they fall into the Land of the Lost. Yeah, that song is better. I actually like the song more played, and is played by played by people, I can't think of it, but anyway, it's a pretty good song, highly recommend it, really good song. Now let's take a look at the movie. The movie actually has some really good rhythm, I actually really like the Land of the Lost, movie music. It's, much better than the, TV show, because it has this dun dun song. So anyway, and it also has this ending as well. Which the ending I really like into it. I mean, there's these really awesome animations at the end, and I really like the Land of Lost music. I really need to add the movie somewhere on this list, so I would just add the movie for probably one of the best musics. So, yeah. So, the award for the best music goes to the movie. Dinosaurs, they're part of the Land of the Lost, but let's take a look at the original show. We had some dinosaurs out of the original show. There's, of course, Grumpy, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, who is the main focus that attacks the Marshall family. Well, not attacks them, but really he always comes to the cave, and it always goes to the Lost City as well. Then there's the Allosaurus called Alice, who mostly stays at the Lost City, but yeah, anyway, that's her character. Then there's Dopey, the baby Brachiosaurus, which Holly steals from, which is basically child stealing, I think. And then there's the Triceratops, which does nothing but stays in a corner. Then there's this Australomimus, which basically stays in their land. Then here, let's take a look at the movie then. So in the movie, the dinosaurs are upgraded with new CGI, of course, because that's the nowadays. Let's see Grumpy. Grumpy, I love this design. He looks pretty cool, but I wish he just killed everyone that was there. But yeah, I love Grumpy's design in the film. Then there's the Allosaurus, which mostly was in one scene, but she was also in the TV show and attacked everyone in Lost City. Well, not attacked, but anyway. Then there's the Pteranodon, and there are some dinosaurs that never appeared, like Dopey. Sadly, never appears in the movie, and even the Omphalampus and Triceratops, but is replaced by raptors that eat the poor ice cream man, and Compsognathus, which look like them from the Lost World, Jurassic Park. So yeah, really like what they've done in the new movie, but however, the new movie doesn't really has as much dinosaurs as the original show did. The original show had tons and tons of dinosaurs, but yeah, I give credit. So the award goes to the original show. So, which one was better, the movie or the show? You guys could appear. You guys can put your answer of what you like in the comments section. But anyway, Land of the Lost, the movie, took around it's $29,000 at the box office. Sorry, and if not, then get lost. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I think you probably know who won the round, of course, of the best. The award goes to the original show. Yes, the original Land of the Lost show wins. And it's a really awesome show. Highly check it out. Sid Murray Krofft version, not the Universal version. Should check it out because it wins the contest and it has everything that you expect from Land of the Lost in it. So anyway, yeah, that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah. Anyway, but let's actually talk about the film anyways. So the film wasn't hugely successful at the box office actually. Like I said before, $2 million. But anyone now, I actually do a bit like the movie. But by the way, Sid Murray Krofft, the original creators of the show, hated the movie and apologized to all the fans of Land of the Lost, the original show, and said it was one of the worst movies they've ever seen, the 2009 movie. They tried to make more, but sadly couldn't. See you guys next time.